Martin,
What's up, baby?
back on something a little different, huh?
Yeah. So we got a big.
It's big. It's big. It's all there. What are we doing to this Mercedes, Martin?
So we have Mercedes-Benz GLS550 AMG.
Yep.
Very common issue with these is the turbos. They tend to go, so they tend to like you run into like under boost conditions. So you'll get a check engine light. A little bit of lack of power, fuel efficiency, all that stuff. So one of the turbos went bad on this. So we're actually gonna take down the motor and replace both of the turbos, because to do turbo servos on this thing, you have to take down the motor.
Right. I guess it's unfortunate that you have to take the whole motor out.
Now, flip side is this truck does have about 110K.
Yep.
So actually, not bad for what it is. And the owner does take good care of it. Actually, the owner is Greg.
Right.
So,
with the 1,000 horsepower
STI.
STI, yep.
So the same way he drives his STI is the same way he drives this truck. So this truck's been through it. So he takes it up to Vermont, tows his skis with it. So he does beat it up pretty good. So it's actually not bad. But while we're in there, we're also gonna do like spark plugs and all that stuff because the engine's out. So you might as well do what you can with the engine out.
Full little refresh on it.
Yeah, exactly. Because when the engine's in, it's actually pretty tucked away. It's not really easy to work on. But yeah, it's a big job. It's like a 35-hour job.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll get there.
Let's
I'll
drop.
show you guys when the.
Yeah, let's drop this thing.
Yeah, let's drop it.
Martin,
What's up, baby?
we got the brand new, what would you call this? Tesla battery table?
That's what it's meant for.
Yeah.
Chassis, like, lower
stuff,
chassis
big
and
stuff.
But yeah, this one in particular is actually designed for
Look at this.
the Tesla batteries. That's why they
cool.
come with 4 legs here. So we set this up. This is a V8 twin turbo with a big ass transmission.
Right. Yeah. And it's all coming down, right?
It's all coming down, and
All coming down.
What's very heavy in the back, especially, is the transfer case.
Okay.
So typically, these transfer cases are very robust. So, but yeah, so we set up the table. It's really nice because it goes up high.
Yeah, it's sweet.
I disconnected everything from up top.
Okay.
All the hoses and everything. So it should be a nice sweep downward and down.
Let's get this thing out, Martin.
Get it out.
All right, Martin. All 4 are out.
Let's see this.
Let's lower this thing.
I don't know how to work this table.
I know.
Today, Junior.
It's going down.
Oh, did it drop?
See movement.
You saw it?
I saw some. I saw some.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. Yep. He's right.
Oh, there it is.
Whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Way behind this caught on the caliper.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should be the plastics. Yeah.
Yeah, there's plastic here.
All right. We're all right, Martin.
Just the plastics, guys.
Oh, just plastic.
That's all it was. Drop this thing, Martin.
Yo, chill, bro. It's my first time.
We don't want to
I'm a
drop
virgin.
drop-
I gotta go nice and
Drop
slow.
this thing, Martin.
Slow. You don't want to drop it like a top. Yep.
That lever
Plastic.
Yeah. You got good movement. About to get another
One eternity later.
coming down. We can now see pretty much the whole bottom of the motor, Martin.
Yeah.
See the transmission now, the cats. Wow. All right, final check was complete. And we're dropping it down. Wow. And there's the turbos that are hidden underneath. One on each side.
Yep.
So Martin, you couldn't pull the front clip and do it, right? It's
Correct.
just easiest to drop the motor.
Yeah, and actually per like Mercedes instructions, like the turbos do sit like almost in the front, actually in the front of the engine.
Yep.
But you see this nut right here?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get
You can't
that.
get that. Or this bolt here. So
Yeah.
it's just easier.
Just to drop it.
Yeah. Just to drop it. And like for example, like there's really no access. So like typically we disconnect the steering column down here by the rack. This one you actually disconnect it at the firewall.
Okay.
So when you go back in, this is actually gonna sit like this.
Yep.
And it's
then-
gonna go right in place.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Dropping it down.
It's a big ass
Dude, this is a unit right here.
fucking unit right there.
It's really a unit.
You know, I seen a shop. They have like 3 of these, and they usually like
The tables?
they have 3 tables, and they'll have like 3 drivetrains just sitting on them as they're working on them.
It's nice. It's nice. It did really good.
Yeah, what I like is like it does allow you to be more like of a one-person type of job, you know,
Right, you don't need 5 people
Right.
standing around making sure everything's
looking
good.
at it and stuff like that.
Sweet.
And it is more secure, you know.
Oh, definitely.
So I can work on it. Nice. Yeah.
Sweet.
Turbo time, baby.
Let's dig into it.
What's up, baby?
We're back. The viewers got to see pretty much a first-person point of view of you taking off this side of the turbo.
Hopefully that's all I did. I don't know what else I did.
But you want to give them a little update where you're at?
Yeah, so obviously turbo's out. We had oil leaking around these areas right here.
Okay.
So we took the covers off. We took the magnets that control the variable valve timing out.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, on this side is very tough because you also have to take apart the thermostat housing and the oil filter housing.
Okay.
Luckily for us, though, we did find a small leak on the oil filter housing.
Yep.
We're also going to take care of that.
Sweet.
Same thing on this side. You know, you can see like the oil build up.
A little
So we're
seepage,
gonna we're gonna clear that up.
Awesome.
We're getting all new O-rings. This side, okay, like a notable mention, the turbo lines that cool the turbo are half metal, half plastic.
Okay.
So one of the nipples broke inside the motor. That's a plastic nipple. Actually, let's go to the table. I'll show you. So yeah, as you can see here,
Oh yeah, so it switches
it
to
switches
rubber.
exactly from metal to the plastic hard line.
Yep.
And then the fitting just literally disintegrated to you know.
Heat and
Yeah.
a lot of 100,000 miles, like you said. So
So hot, cold. The
Yep.
plastic becomes very brittle. You touch it one time and it just cracks.
Right.
So we are getting new lines.
okay.
New O-rings. Everything's gonna be new seal. I'm working on getting this side out.
Yep.
You know, some of the hardware is a little rusty, as you can tell, and stuff like that. But you know,
And what do you do to kind of make sure nothing gets damaged when something is so rusted like that?
so unfortunately, there's not like you can try and do a few tricks, but it gets to a point where if it's gonna break, it's gonna break.
Right.
But so they've been soaking in PB blasters.
Okay.
If that doesn't work and it's still fighting me, what I do is I put a little heat on it.
Okay.
And if that starts to, and so put a little heat, go back and forth with it, start working it. Hopefully it comes out. If it doesn't come out, which has happened to many other technicians out there where it breaks, that's the tough part.
Okay.
I got lucky that side. Nothing broke. 3 of the nuts did get bound up on the studs and actually ended up extracting the whole stud instead.
Which is not too big of a deal.
Right, which is not exactly. So that's like a better scenario.
Right,
of,
right.
Everything else. Because that's very still, you can still work with that.
Right.
When it breaks, it becomes a whole other...
It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, so it just, it's a lot of, this job is a lot of hours. Obviously, we added more hours.
Right. By finding more issues that we were able to fix, which is also nice.
Yeah,
So-
it's nice because you want to do this outside the car. You don't want
Right.
to do this inside the car. The labor rate goes up. Everything's just much harder to get to. And for that side, you have to take the turbo out anyways. So you
Sweet.
really can't do this side without taking the turbo out.
Okay.
Because the turbo sits like almost in front of us.
Yep.
So it's very tough. But yeah,
Sweet.
we'll get to it.
Let's continue on.
What's up, Martin?
Hit a pause.
Oh, we hit a pause, all right.
Yeah, we did.
What's the update on the Mercedes, Martin?
So, this turbo came in yesterday, late night yesterday. So it's in. All the lines are in. Got new O-rings here, oil feed, coolant, oil drain. Okay, got all the heat shields back in place. We got a new serpentine belt, brand spanking new from Continental. You know, got the pipes in place. Like, look how stiff these intercooler pipes are. Like, they're in there, bro.
They're all there. Bro.
They're not blowing off.
I ain't going nowhere, Martin.
Ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. Bet nobody knows what that's from. But yeah. So I'm gonna do a once over, make sure everything is where I want it, and then it's going back up in the car.
Cool.
So, and then it's gonna go vroom vroom
Awesome.
with the new turbos.
Thanks, Martin.
Let you know.
Martin, back at it, baby.
Back at it again.
Yo, guys, audio's gonna completely change halfway through the video.
I know this thing's kind of tickling me right now.
Is it?
Yeah. It's kind of good.
Martin,
Yo.
what's the update on the Mercedes?
So, as you guys can tell, you know, motor, tranny, and all that stuff is in place.
Back in, baby.
Yep. Drive shaft is hooked up. Okay.
Wow.
Exhaust is hooked up.
Okay.
Watch your head. Everything under here is hooked up.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna go down and I'll show you what we got left.
Let's drop it down. For real. Martin, what's been your favorite part of this process so far?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It's
cool.
something completely different, I feel like.
Yeah.
We got to try out the new table, which
Yeah.
was cool.
The table was definitely cool. That made my life so easy.
Yep.
I mean, Joe was next to me when I was putting the engine up.
Yep.
I mean, it was just a one-person thing, and I lined it up, and then I just literally asked Joe for 2 minutes worth of help, where he just kind of pushed on it as I put a bolt in it, and so the table helped.
Cool.
I like this setup. Mercedes did a really nice job designing a drivetrain that can come in and out of the car with, you know, minimal, like not being too invasive into the vehicle and all that. Like everything that needs to get unplugged is in the corner here, or your cooling piping, you know.
Up front.
Yeah, up front, you know, top and bottom. And then that's it. The engine comes out. It does sit kind of tight. So, like, for example, you guys see that right there? That is the steering shaft column.
Okay.
Okay. That I had to zip tie out of the way so it wouldn't hit the frame of the car or anything as I'm going up.
Okay.
So I zip tied it out of the way. Now I'm going to cut the zip tie and I'll put it back in there.
Sweet.
The ECU sits up here. So as far as, like, again, this is what's really nice with the Mercedes. As far as, like, disconnecting stuff, you unplug the ECU. This is the harness to the car. And that's all you really got to worry about, you know, for a main harness.
Sweet.
I'm going to plug all this in and see if we can do a test fire today.
Let's do it.
Meanwhile,
Thanks,
So
Martin.
good.
I think everyone enjoyed that.
Thank you. Oh, wait.
Any
I got an
ASMR
Oreo.
fans out there? Oh, yeah. Dude, that's disgusting.
All right, Martin, we're back. Are we ready to start this thing or what?
Yeah, so I just finished bleeding out the cooling system with the airlift system. So what it does is it puts the cooling system under vacuum, and then it sucks all the air out, and then it creates a vacuum in the cooling system, and then you can pull in fresh coolant, like from that bucket right there. So,
Got it.
Coolant is filled up. The turbo cooling system, the air-to-water system, that's filled up also. So I'm going to put this cover back on, and we're going to start her up.
Hopefully it starts.
Come on now.
Is it gonna start? Oh, there it. Oh,
start button twice.
There she is. Motor out, motor back in, new turbos, and she's running.
That's it. Now, winter setup tires are on.
Yeah, I think he's taking this thing up to like,
The main.
yeah, like 9-10 hours with the main.
Yeah, like Canada almost tip top.
Main.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put it back together, get on the road for a test drive, and get Greg out of here.